Speaking of satellite radio, I guess Bubba the Love Sponge is now backing off some of the things he said.
Oh, really? What happened?
These clowns that we're in this business with. Bunch of clowns. Well, first of all, he's saying he doesn't understand why we attack him, but
the only time we've ever even thought of that guy was when he gets on the air and says something about us, and it gets back to us. Like, he's said plenty of stuff, I'm sure, but only until it gets back to us and it's really ridiculous do we even bring anything up. For the most part, who cares what he says?
We don't openly search out our enemies. It's usually because one of our awesome fans, I like to call him Awesome.
Awesome.
You're an awesomer. How many awesomers do we have listening to us?
Unless they're in front of a festival crowd. And they're horrid people.
Not all of them. But we don't know what else to do.
Yes, all of them.
No. That's the dilemma. We know most of them behave, but that's why I keep yelling and screaming, squash the haters, because there's a bigger picture here we're trying to look at.
Yeah.
But my freedom must shut up. You're not a fan anymore. You're a hater, and that's your whole reason for living is to hate everything we do and explain why it sucks and it's not like the old days.
Thanks.
That means you're not a fan anymore. That's all.
What is like the old
fine.
days? Shut up.
That's fine. If you're not a fan anymore, that's fine. But don't claim you are and then do all that hating all the time.
I'm not a puppet. Yep.
So Bubba doesn't understand why we continue to attack him, but we weren't even acknowledging him until it got back to us that he was trashing us.
Yeah, that's the only time we talk about this guy. I don't give this guy a piece of a thought unless I hear somebody say, "Oh, did you hear he said something about you guys?" Like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
I cut this clip down pretty heavily. This was like a 13, 14 minute
holy shit
rant. And I trimmed it down to the meat and potatoes of just like a minute and a half. But
what's great about us too.
What's great about us?
Sorry, they're looking at me uncomfortably. But like when we hear something like Bubba saying that if O&A are part of this new company, Sirius/XM satellite radio,
yeah, easy name,
that it's a deal breaker for him, and then we're fortunate enough to talk to Mel Karmazin, who's now running Sirius/XM satellite radio.
Yeah, he came on our show,
and he didn't go on Bubba's show because he's only going on the important radio shows. That's a fact. We all know that, right?
Howard and us.
And we didn't think he was going to come on our show, and he's like, "Wow, he's showing that we're important by coming on our show," and we were quite flattered by that.
It's a great show of good faith, right there.
I would imagine that if you're Bubba the Love Sponge, you're kind of disappointed that the big guy's not coming on your show. And then to say that it's a deal breaker if we're going to be part of the new company, and then we tell Mel Karmazin what Bubba said.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Bubba the Love Sponge, you got to do what's called a little what?
It's when you take the pedals.
Yeah.
And instead of going in a forward motion,
yeah,
you go the opposite way.
Right.
It's called backpedaling.
That's right.
And he does that very well here.
All of a sudden, you have to learn the backstroke.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all full of piss and vinegar going one way, and then you got to turn around and look silly.
Showing your true colors, by the way, that you're pretty much a wimp and you don't mean anything you say.
Piss and vinegar. All full of piss and vinegar. Yeah. That was one of my old man statements.
Yeah.
What do you think? You all full of piss and vinegar?
Yeah.
You ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it at her.
Yeah.
That was another one. And then everything else started with the N-word, so.
Is Mr. Logan still,
He's done.
Elo's done.
Officially done.
He said your mom's box.
It's over.
Over the phone?
No,
that was it.
He's officially not an employee of
He's working with Oprah. He's with Oprah Winfrey.
How about the great Don Wicklund?
I would imagine his days are numbered at this point.
He could be fired right now, for all we know.
We don't know. We don't know.
All depends.
So, here we go. 5 shoes with human feet have been found on beaches since last August.
What?
Actual feet, right?
Not just the sneakers. The feet are still inside
in the shoes.
Can you get this audio? I've been hearing
I lost
about this.
my sneakers and my feet were in them.
Right. They're trying to figure out why just feet are washing ashore in sneakers. Just the feet.
It's fantastic.
In the sneakers still.
Baffling foot mystery.
That's it. I know every serial killer wants their thing, but that's a weird one.
I saw something just crawl across the ticker up there on CNN also.
What?
Apparently, in Greece, a guy decapitated his girlfriend. Cut her head off. This is like becoming a big thing.
You know, that's major surgery. You're cutting through spine.
Oh, my God. It's everything that's in the body has to be cut through.
The ligaments.
Major nerves, arteries, veins, bone, spinal cord. There's a lot of shit to cut through when you're cutting someone's head off.
Yeah.
That neck really is kind of the weak spot of this body, isn't it?
Let's have fun listening.
Thin and stupid.
Let's have fun listening. We'll get to those stories, absolutely. But let's have fun listening to what we like to call Damage Control by Bubba the Love Sponge.
With regards to Opie and Anthony, they admitted to Mel that they've never met us and they don't really know us. So how can they talk this shit that they've talked about us?
See these guys? Well, because you started it, you dope.
First of all, I don't think we ever initiated talking shit about you.
We could care less about you.
Now,
Until you start attacking us.
The person that originally talked shit about you was Howard Stern.
Yeah.
That I remember hearing years ago when Howard would talk shit about Bubba and how he doesn't want to ever be in a business that has people named Bubba the Love Sponge in it and all that stuff. That was the first inkling I got that anyone named Bubba existed. And then I guess when he got fired, it was in the news. When he got suspended, I'll be honest, when he got suspended for that pig thing, that made the news. And then when he was fired, went and ran for sheriff, I guess. That was in the news.
I really don't know.
No, that was I
remember the pig, or was it a boar?
Yeah, a pig. Same
he's
shit.
a boar. He killed a pig.
See, why you talking shit?
No.
Why you talking shit? But no, those are the only things I knew because they were in the news.
Yeah.
And Howard like goofing on him. We never initiated talking shit about him because, A, we didn't know him from a hole in the wall. And it wasn't, why would we do that? Well, who gives a shit?
I'll be honest with you, too.
We weren't competing with him.
As we sit here on my daddy's birthday, I don't even, it's all right. I don't remember, I know he attacked us, and that's why we did what we do very well. We attacked back.
Yeah,
I don't even know what he said anymore because I could.
The
care
original
less.
thing, I think it was.
Less.
I think it was something about because he was going to Sirius,
right,
and going to be on Howard's channel,
right,
which is like the person that was lucky enough to be on after Seinfeld,
right.
It was one of those things where he then talked about our show and how we're failing and going to fail miserably and how XM will go down the shitter and so he was just talking shit about us,
right.
But again, he didn't know us from a hole in the wall either.
Right.
So why was he starting shit?
I don't know. Now that we're over at XM, there's another thing that's going on. Like we lost Grand Rapids, Michigan. Those guys were trying to say that we suck and we have no ratings and all that. Anthony and I have like a major dilemma that we're trying to figure out. This satellite radio is certainly hurting what's going on commercial radio, and we're trying to keep the two, floating. But it's tough. Because a lot of people go, well, he's like, well, your ratings sucked and you guys suck. It's like, no, we don't suck. Our ratings in New York are massive. Our ratings in Boston are massive. And on satellite radio, we're pretty much the #1 channel on the entire network.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you get hooked on this show and you get satellite radio, of course, it hurts you listening on the regular radio stations. And that's our dilemma and has been our dilemma for about a year now.
Yeah,
because I love the people that are writing and say, they suck now. No, we don't. There's plenty of stuff that backs up the fact that we don't suck. Mel Karmazin's not going on a radio show that sucks. But the haters out there, they don't want to acknowledge that part of the whole fucking puzzle. So here's Bubba doing what's called damage control.
Talked about us and be the sniveling little pussies that they are behind their microphone. If indeed, to the highest being that we have in our entity, they admitted to him that they've never met us.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And for that matter, I don't think they've ever really met Howard either.
No, I don't. They don't know Howard.
And I still just can't get over the fact that they ask their fans, their pests, so to speak, or their virus, or whatever the hell they got. Probably both. They probably have.
They're faggots.
Yeah.
They're faggots. faggots!
Oh, boy.
I gotta hear that again.
Oh, boy.
Faggots, Bubba.
That's not good. You don't want to rile them up. Believe me, they're uncontrollable.
Iris or whatever the hell they got. Probably both. They probably have
They're faggots.
Yeah, thank you, Pedro. For the life of me, man, I'm not going to question Mel as to why he went on there. He, obviously was trying to get the word out, but
not going to question Mel as to why. Here, let me fill you in on why Mel came on our show. Because we're the show to go on XM, as Howard is the show to go on Sirius. You are an offshoot on Howard's channel. That's all. Howard gets Mel to go on his show on Sirius, and since the merger went through, Mel decided to come on our show to show his good faith to this program that is doing very well on XM. There's no fucking mystery there. It's so easy to figure out. Is Mel going on fucking the Bob Edwards show? No.
He did.
Did he? No.
Yeah, I swear.
No, he didn't. Why would he go on that show? There's no one listening.
Awkward.
Fuck.
Awkward.
God, I should have dumped out of that. No, he went on Bob Edwards?
Yes, he did. I questioned that one, too, to be honest with you.
All right, so now the CEO's lost his mind.
Right.
Oof. All right, put it this way. He didn't go on the 70s channel. Did he? Oh, shit, he did.
You should have said Cinemagic.
XM Kids.
Cinemagic. Cinemagic.
He didn't go on Cinema. He went on fucking Bob Edwards.
Yes,
now I feel shitty that he came on here.
Honestly,
I don't feel special anymore.
Honestly, Bob Edwards never did as well as we did, but as far as that whole NPR world goes,
Bob Edwards,
he's still somebody.
Boo! He's a ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Bob Edwards and Mel.
Yeah, there's a picture of Bob Edwards and Mel on
Orbitcast.com.
And very ghoulish.
You must need a very large coffin to sleep in at night. There it is. Yep, Mel.
Yeah.
In front of Bob Edwards. Oh well, fuck me in the mouth. Yes, welcome, Mel Karmazin. Welcome. Boo.
But there's no real reason for Mel to go on Bubba's show. There really isn't.
No.
He's a busy man. So here's Bubba after, the faggot thing. That's hilarious.
Question Mel as to why he went on there. He, obviously was trying to get the word out, but for the life of me, I can't understand how we would want them in any capacity when they have been so adamant against this merger, and they asked within their website for people to email the FCC to shoot.
Wrongo again.
What?
And Mel Karmazin knows that didn't come from us, you dope.
We were against the merger since when?
How stupid is this guy?
This guy is just blatantly lying on the air. You're a fat lying fuck if you're getting on the air and trying to spread a lie like that. What are you trying to undermine us with the boss, you little faggot? Is that what you're trying to do? Look, they were against the merger. No, we weren't. Oh, man, are you a jealous fucking fat cocksucker? That's what you are. You're a fat fucking jealous douchebag. What's the matter? No attention from Daddy? Daddy didn't come on your show? Go sit there in Howard's shadow, because that's the only reason anyone's fucking listening to you, and you know it. You fucking know it. You run your own channel. Get a Bubba channel and see how well that fucking does. What a loser fucking asshole. Go ahead. More lies. We were against the merger? Are you out of your fucking mind? Ugh.
We were privy to what this merger meant for both companies, you dope.
God damn, what a fucking asshole.
Basically, XM would not have survived if the merger didn't go through. So why would we be against that?
Yeah, we're against it.
Why? In a perfect world, would we have loved to have two separate companies and continue, being successful in XM? Sure.
Check your shit before you say it.
Sure.
Like, before I call you a big, disgusting, fat cunt, I look at the website, and I see a picture of you being a big, disgusting, fat cunt. So when I call you a big, disgusting, fat cunt, it's accurate. Because I see you as a big, disgusting, fat cunt. But you saying that we are against the merger, you're full of shit. Holy God.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's listen to more Damage Control.
Have been so adamant against this merger, and they asked within their website for people to email the FCC to shoot the merger down. And it's like they're scrambling right now, and they're grasping right now for their next job. I think they should stick with terrestrial radio and CBS and see how that works out.
Do you?
Shut up.
How about we do both, like you want to do, except we do it successfully? How about that? How about that, you fucking idiot?
And why don't you tell the fine folks why you had to go back to regular radio?
Yeah, why don't you be honest about that?
Why don't you tell them that they weren't offering you much money to continue on satellite radio?
Oops.
And you had some bills to pay. So now you have to do... This fucking guy has to do 2 radio shows a day. We do one long one. He has to do... I believe he's on in mornings, and then he has to do afternoons. Every fucking day.
Yeah. Takes a few bucks to hold on to a hot chick, doesn't it, fatty? Believe me, I know.
But you're not fat.
No, I got my own problems.
How stupid is that, to do 2 radio shows, mornings and afternoons? That's insane. But you had no choice now, did you, pal? Palsy wowsy.
I can't fucking let it go. Call me a hillbilly from way back in the day. I can't let it go. That Howard means as much to me as what Richard Fabrizi or Manson or you or the next person. That's how much I love this guy, and it's how loyal we are.
Holy shit,
to this
hold
guy.
on. This is the same dick-smoking fuckwad that bashed the shit out of Howard. Bashed the shit out of Howard years ago. And because by the grace of fucking God, he appointed you and anointed you so you could fucking bow at his feet and be on his channel. Now you're talking like you fucking love this guy, like he's your fucking war hero buddy? What are you, insane? You fucking bastard! Give me some tapes of Bubba calling Howard some of the worst fucking shit you ever heard. What was that, Bubba? Was it phony? Was it phony at the time? You didn't mean it?
Well, Clear Channel...
That's a love fest.
Clear Channel was hoping that Bubba the Love Sponge was going to be like the Howard Killer. So what they did was they put him on in mornings in, I think...
Like Hartford or some shit.
Or
Wasn't it somewhere
New
in
Haven,
Connecticut?
Something that almost got into part of the New York market, and it was like a testing ground to see if it was going to work.
Yeah.
And he failed miserably.
And he did nothing but try to bash Howard.
So they never brought him into New York City to do mornings. Because he failed miserably.
And now you're just cock-smoking him. Dude, you got the gig. You don't have to suck his dick anymore. You got the gig.
And like I said, this was edited too. Like there was
I
love this guy.
It was a love fest.
He's as important to me as this one and that one and my dad and mommy and Jesus, dude. Have some fucking self-respect.
Have some pride.
Oh, of course he doesn't.
Have some pride.
Have some pride. Put on that Captain Hook uniform. Boys down at IBM expect to see
how much I love this guy, and it's how loyal we are collectively to this guy. And I just can't for the life of me understand.
What?
And you guys can sign Opie and Anthony up. You can put them on XM. You can put them on Sirius. But don't ever ask me to have to be in the same room with them.
What are you?
We wouldn't fit in the same room with you. It's an old honeymooners joke.
What the fuck are you talking about? We're never in the same room with any of you.
Put it
hacks.
this way. Let me be completely honest. If something happened where we had to be in the same room with you, you wouldn't do shit. You sit there and smile like every other phony radio cocksucker in this stupid fuckwad business that I got myself tied up in. You'd smile and wave, and everyone would go, oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know how radio is.
Why are we looking at the...
Holy shit.
Why are we looking at a picture of the ball they drop every New Year's Eve? What?
Dude, he looks like the robot from Lost in Space. It's Bubba wearing a silver fucking... button top. I don't know what that is. It's like a quilt. He's wearing a fucking duvet. He's wearing a silver bedspread. It's a jacket. Some kind of jacket.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
I will not be in the same room with them. Dr. Smith, I do not understand. I respect Howard Stern. Warning! Warning! We are in the same proximity as Opie and Anthony. Warning! I am a fat fuck. He went there.
That's his, a porn star, maybe?
Is that a porn star? That's not his chick.
Yeah, that's a picture of a fat fuck right there. That is a fat fuck.
And he thinks he's like a muscle guy, which is hysterical. He's always talking about kicking ass and being... He's not a muscle guy. He's a fat fuck.
He's a guy that had to have his his stomach
his
staple.
kitchen staple.
Here's a guy that had to have his stomach staple because he eats too much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, well.
He got the Steve surgery.
Like, you're not a muscle dude.
So that's it.
You're not this cool muscle guy. People look at you and go, wow, what a fat fuck Bubba is.
And he's still a fat fuck even though he got his stomach stapled. How does that happen?
Enough.
You're supposed to lose the weight.
You're
trying to tell me it would be bigger than that if he didn't have his stomach stapled?
Dude, he looked in the mirror before he left in that suit, too. He fucking looked and said, that looks good. I'm going to make a fucking impression.
All right, well, let's listen to the last clip because now he does some fine damage control, also some backpedaling and the backstroke here because he did say that if we're part of the new company, it's a deal breaker for him.
Deal breaker.
We play the audio, all
That's what he said. Yeah, we check the facts. We play the audio. We don't just blurt shit out, dummy.
All right, here we go.
Fucking assholes. I'm so hot on this deal. You know what? I don't care if they have their own channel. I don't care if they're on XM. I don't care.
What did we learn about the I don't care people?
Means you care more than anything on the face of the earth. When you say I don't care so many times, each time you say it,
look,
it means 100 times more that you care.
And we've been guilty of saying the I don't care. See, we do try to keep it honest here, but when anyone says I don't care, that means, oh, they care a fuckload.
And look, I don't care. Care. I care so much.
Right. Where's the I don't care song? All right.
I don't care.
Hold on, we got to do a little...
Stop whining.
That's right.
Stop it. Stop whining.
Who is your daddy?
Stop whining. Quiet.
Hey, E-Slob, can you at least fucking tape this back together? It's been broken for like...
He's slobbing. Danny just laughs.
All right, listen.
It's funny, yeah.
Do you want to hear the Bubba I don't care clip with the I don't care music, or you want to do it first without and then do it second with?
First without, so I could really get a good gist.
All right, here we go.
Fucking assholes. I'm so hot on this deal. You know what? I don't care if they have their own channel. I don't care if they're on XM. I don't care.
You know, I got to tell Bubba, because, this will get back to him.
Of course
we get off on this shit. We got so under your skin, fatso.
You can't even understand how fucking much we get off on this stuff.
We're sick in the head.
This
is all we want from another jock is to know we got under their fucking skin.
It's so great to listen to you fucking just groveling pretty much. That's what he's doing. This is a way to grovel to the boss, kiss up, backpedal. You know how much we enjoy listening to this? And the fact of the matter is, it wasn't even us that brought it up.
No. This all started with you,
You fucking started the shit with, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
So we just, we relay it to Mel Karmazin.
Yeah.
Who then talked about, how, well, he's not on the board. That's what Mel said. He goes, well, Bubba's not on the board, so I don't know what kind of deal breaker this means. And then he talked about how touchy and sensitive the deal was between you and Sirius. So that was coming from the CEO, not some fucking jock that is lucky enough to be on Howie's channel and sitting there kissing up and backpedaling.
Time to listen to someone that cares a whole lot.
Yeah, every time he doesn't care, he so cares.
Fucking assholes. I'm so hot on this deal. You know what? I don't care if they have their own channel. I don't care if they're on XM. I don't care if they're on Sirius.
So much.
I'm not going to like it. It ain't a deal breaker. Because I'm part of the fucking Howard family, brother.
I'm part of the Howard family, brother. Let me tell you something, brother.
Well, good for you.
Good for you, right. Whatever.
That's, like I said, it's like going on after Seinfeld. It's like having a great fucking intro.
Sure.
Of course it is.
That's great. Guess what? You're part of the Howard family. We are Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, we're part of our own fucking channel.
You weren't strong enough to make your own family.
I don't know what Mel's got in mind, if that's going to change or not, but the truth of the matter is, we've been here for years. We've been doing it. We've been very successful on 202 over here, on the virus. And you've been, the show that's on after Howard.
That's a good position.
Yeah.
Not the best position, though.
I don't think it really showcases your talent. Your scary fucking talent. Christ almighty. Oh, my God, look at him. Holy shit. What is he wearing?
I don't know, man.
What is that?
That's a Bubba Army shirt.
He looks like Meatloaf.
He has Bubba
really does.
Army shirts?
Bubba Army.
Ugh.
He's making fun of the pest?
The Army word is like a joke.
Yeah,
that's why we came up with something
really
different.
Silly.
That's why I think we came up with something pretty original by saying pests. Much better than calling somebody an Army member.
He's also wearing his own hat, by the way. That's a Bubba the Love Sponge hat.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's good.
I'm not gonna like it. It ain't a deal breaker.
Oh, no?
Because I'm part of the fucking Howard family, brother. Ooh. I'm on that team, you stupid fuck. I'm on that team. We work smart. That's our guy. You guys are a bunch of fucking nerds.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Does he... Dude, you don't even understand how funny you are. And not in a good way.
I think if I had to get inside his head, too, I think he, rants like this and says Howard, 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 because he's really hoping for that moment with Howard. Howard doesn't give a shit about him in the end.
No. No.
Howard's always played that way. He doesn't give a shit about Bubba the Love Sponge,
No.
And this guy's hoping that, me and Howard.
And Robin pretty much called him fat, too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, radio jocks don't have to be fat.
Yeah.
She goes, I met Opie and Anthony at one of the gigs. She goes, and they're not fat. And I guess you don't have to be fat if you're a jock. And then Bubba got all pissed off. Yeah, we're one big happy family.
Are you?
Really? They call you fat.
Fucking pussies.
They really are.
Oh, I'm fucking full hot. I need to dap up on an Adderall right now, ASAP. In fact, you might want to get a needle and mainline it right into me.
Wrap it into a fucking hero.
Bunch of sniveling little bitches. You should have heard him today, Spike. You know what? I'll have Dave burn it on CD for you to be able to listen.
Okay.
To.
Yeah.
What? As far as us
when were we
talking
sniveling?
As far as us talking to Mel? That was a very good
conversation. That was sniveling?
We asked some tough questions to Mel, and he answered them.
I define sniveling as kissing ass, getting on your knees and sucking a fucking ass. Just shoving your tongue up an asshole so you can keep your fucking job. That's what I say. That's sniveling.
Hold on, I want to do this now.
You might recognize the sound, Bubba. I'm sorry. I'm eating. But it's probably a very familiar sound to you.
Fucking assholes. I'm so hot on this deal. You know what? I don't care if they have their own channel. I don't care if they're on XM. I don't care if they're on Sirius. I'm not going to like it. It ain't a deal breaker. Because I'm part of the fucking Howard family, brother. I'm on that team, you stupid fuck. I'm on that team. We work smart. That's our guy. You guys are a bunch of fucking nerds.
I don't get it.
They really are.
Oh, I'm fucking full hot. I need to dap up on an Adderall right now, ASAP. In fact, you might want to get a needle and mainline it right into me. Oh my God. Bunch of sniveling little bitches. You should have heard him today, Spike. You know what? I'll have Dave burn it on CD for you to be able to listen.
Okay.
To.
Yeah.
Why? He's on the Howard team and stuff. Aren't we all one fucking company now?
I guess.
Dummy.
Yeah, you dummy. You said he's the show that came on after Seinfeld, or somebody said that? Well, here's some of the other shows that followed Seinfeld.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember any of these? Veronica's Closet.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Suddenly Susan. Caroline in the City.
Oops.
Madman of the People.
What?
The Naked Truth and Fired Up.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice and memorable. And Bubba, the Love Sponge.
Right. You're kind of more like the Fired Up. You're fired up after Seinfeld.
He doesn't get it.
Hey, back
it's one
down.
company now.
I thought it was a deal breaker, buddy boy.
The guy for years, since our first fucking day on satellite radio, has done nothing but preach our demise. Every fucking few months, he comes up with some other thing of why we'll be fired or just let go by the company or fail or something. And you know something? We've been here for years. And now the company's merged, and we're still fucking here. And Mel came on the show, and we're going to be fucking signed, and we're going to fucking be on satellite radio, and you're still just going to try to keep this thing going of how we're failing and not doing well and going to be fired. Bubba, we're here. We're on your fucking company's airway. We're going to be on your company's fucking airway.
In all fairness, though, eventually he'll be right.
Well,
because we'll be fired or we'll retire, and then he'll finally
done that before.
And then he'll finally go, see, I told you.
I told you. Yeah, that's what they used to do on the New York radio message board. After like 4 years of fucking doing radio, we do something stupid and get fired. I told you this.
See,
I told you they'd fail in New York.
I told you all along.
Wait a minute, fail in New York? What?
No.
Ugh, fuckers.
I think it's too late. You can't use that excuse anymore. Or whatever, that tact.
I was when I was in the Hamptons, I'm listening to the radio, and this dude from Florida, Bubba the Love Sponge. Oh, yeah. His name is like Tony Schwartz or something, but now he's Bubba the Love Sponge. He was...
I love that. See? I love this guy. He's the guy. There's loyalty. We're on Howard's team. We're on Team Howard. This is Team Howard for you? What happened? All this shit just go away?
Look...
Is this the guy that you probably at some point said you'd never be in the same room with? Like you said about us?
Yeah.
You're a phony. You're a phony load of fucking fat shit. Ugh.
They were announcing that he was coming on the radio somewhere, and between every song, they were playing songs about me sucking really bad.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like... I was listening to the station because they played heavy metal music, and I was working out. Stuttering John comes over to my house in the Hamptons. We're hanging out. I said, let's go work out in the gym. We're working out, and I'm listening to a rock station. So between every song, they go, Bubba the Love Sponge is coming. And then they would play examples of Bubba the Love Sponge, which was basically my show.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, he played one song that had Kermit the Frog singing about sodomy. Because he's crazy. He's wild. He's a wild guy, Bubba the Love Sponge. He's so wild that he'll have Kermit the Frog singing about sodomy, which was like, whoa. You know.
I want to apologize to Howard because that's basically what we're saying, and I swear we're not ripping you off.
Oh, my God, Bubba.
That's the same feeling we get when we listen to this guy. Wow, he's wild. He's unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do next.
So, Bubba, do you listen to these tapes at all? Hey, Bubba, do you remember this? How does it feel now? You're on his team now. Yeah. Don't you feel that it isn't quite like you're on his team as much as you're his fucking whipping boy?
You know, oh, man. Gee, that's different.
Is that a bit from 20 years ago?
Well, then I guess on tape he comes on and he goes, I'm gonna... Howard Stern sucks. He's old. I mean, I think this guy's older than me. And he's been around.
As long.
He goes, Howard Stern... And they all yell. Howard Stern sucks, man, and you got to give me a chance because he sucks, and you might think I suck, but you've got to listen to me because you know maybe it's time for the new kind of show, Bubba show. So I'm like sitting and listening to it. I go, okay, you know, maybe he is better than me. Let's hear what he's got. He's doing Kermit the Frog, singing about sodomy.
There's your man.
There you go, buddy.
There you go, Bubba.
It's so weird because we were working out and I listened to these guys badmouth Howard. I'm like, does this bother you? He goes, no.
I just want to hear music.
Right.
You know, the guys.
Enough of that.
Because John goes, I'd be really mad. I go, mad? I go, this guy's devoting an entire show to how bad I suck.
But it was bad bits. It was bad, like, song parodies.
Yeah, right.
And then he's like, and the guy's saying how old Howard is, but this guy's been in business 15 years. He's got to be the same age.
He's the same. He goes,
I mean, he's been around we've been hearing that name for 15 years.
And wow, and this tape is old. He's been around a long fucking time trying to make it into, like, the New York market and all that shit. You know, it's one thing to succeed in Tampa or Jacksonville. That's kind of impressive, but he never really made it in the big markets.
No.
But what's
tell me
really,
somebody who's doing something different.
what's mind-blowing is I'm sitting there working out, and I'm hearing Bubba the Love Sponge talk about how I'm different. Wait till you hear my show. And then he's doing, lesbian dating game.
I
and
got
playing
naked girls.
He's not even playing a good song parody.
No, bad song.
Bad song parody. And the guy's older than I am. Been hacking around all over the place.
Well, that's the new thing. Howard's old. Listen to me.
Hacking.
Don't mind my age.
Yeah, Howard's old. Listen to me. And you know what? You're old, too.
Just forget my age.
You're not a young man. Stupid. It's just so dumb. The whole business has gotten dumb. And you know what? I've moved on in my mind.
Yeah.
There you go,
talks
Bubba.
like he is the wimpy kid on the playground hiding behind Howard. He can't even stand up for himself. He needs a team. What a fucko.
Why didn't you? Yeah, why don't you just fucking talk and be honest and just if you don't like us, bash us for whatever reason. Be accurate. Don't fucking lie like you did about us saying we weren't for the merger. That's ridiculous and bullshit. And then just use your own merits to argue your points. Not look, I'm on Howard's team. Oh. It's the my daddy can beat up your daddy fucking routine. You stink. You fucking stink.
They better never ask me to be in the same room as
Same
them.
room. You'll go there. You'll be in the same room. You'll smile and wave because everyone's a fucking faggot in this business, including you. Ugh. God damn. Go wear your fucking bedspread suit. Your big fucking pleated button tough fucking bedspread. What the fuck? How do you size that? California King, please.
It looked like one of those thermal suits, like when people have to get really close to lava.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I thought that was like a waterbed on the red carpet.
Yeah, it was fucking. He was wearing a bedspread.
He was wearing his waterbed.
Oh. And he just looked like, I'm a sharp-dressed man. I am getting the fuck out of here. Look at me. Yeah, I'm going to come rolling up. People are going to go, who's that? And other people go, oh, that's Bubba. No, you get out of the car and people go, holy shit, dude. What the fuck is that? Dude, that's some asshole jock. I forgot his name. But look, he looks like a bed.
Wow.
Douchebag.
So, Bubba, before we move on to what I'm seeing, which is just beyond amazing, and you guys got to see this, Bubba, I'm happy to know that we're still getting under your skin. It makes my day.